Guys, oh my god, this was a hectic morning. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. So yeah, they change up some of the bus schedule. They change up the bus in my city. They change up the bus numbers. They change up the schedule. Eliminate buses. I didn't even know they eliminate bus that go to my son's school. Child, this was a hectic morning. I took the bus from my house and the driver said, okay. I asked him because I didn't know, because I was calling the company. Nobody was answering. They say, must take, he said, must stand his bus and he will show me where to get off. But there's a long hill to go up. I was like, dang, I don't want to take that hill. But I had to. But guess what? In the middle of climbing that hill, I guess a lady, a white lady, she was coming down. But then she turned around and came back and asked me if I wanted a ride. I said, yes. My son was walking faster than me. He was in front of me. You know, you forget me just put on some porridge over here. I need the milk. Damn it, hold on. Yes, as I was saying, it was hectic. When we get off the bus, climbing up the hill, I guess the lady, she was going down and she saw me and she turned around and she come back and asked me if I want to ride. I said yes, because I was out of breath trying to get to the top of the hill. I reached halfway point and I say, you know, when you're in a car, you're like, okay, the car get up the hill fast. You ain't paying attention. Now you have to walk up the hill. It's like, dang, when am I going to get to the top of the hill? Thank you, Jesus, for sending her. My son was in front of me, so she picked me up first, and I told her my son is up there. She picked me up. She said her husband ended up crossing guard. So I don't know her, but she volunteered to give me a ride. Don't take ride from stranger, but she was telling me. I'm always happy for that ride. And when I was leaving, because I had to go to the school to drop off his medication. He take a lot of medication. Well, you have a lot of medication that you have to take to the school. You don't necessarily use them. You have his asthma pump. You have ibuprofen. And you have a medicine if you have a seizure longer than 5 minutes. The nurse have to use it. So I have to go in and literally take them in. Because you have to sign the paper, sign off. So that's the only reason I had to go to the school. And guess what? Another lady was there dropping off some medication for her, I think she says her daughter. And I asked her, I tried to secure myself. I asked her if I could get a ride. She said yes. She said where I'm going. She said she wasn't coming this side. But guess what? She was going to drop me at one point. But guess what? She dropped me straight home. She dropped me off outside on the street. But she dropped me straight home. All I had to do was just cross the street and I was home. Thank you, Jesus. I don't know when I have to go to the school again, but that was an offer. I'm gonna call the bus company and find out why you guys eliminate that bus. And there's another bus called Wheels Too, because the bus them is free now, right now, because they just change up the schedule. They said they want to get people to know the routes and stuff, so they have it for free until they're ready. I hope they're going to start charge more money. The bus, our bus charge $1.75, $1.75, and you could get a transfer that could last 40 minutes or so, 90 minutes. But thank you, Jesus. Thank you, lady. Thank you to the two ladies. One volunteered to offer me the ride, and I asked one lady, and she gave me the ride all the way back home. And she gave me a track and told me must read because I was telling her about my cancer. So it seems like she's Jehovah Witness. She didn't really tell me, but you know, she told me must read this. So I'm gonna go read this. Will suffering ever end? She said she worked from home, but she dropped off her kids. She and her husband, they work in Manhattan. I guess she said she work in Manhattan, but she work from home, and some days she go into the office. And her husband work in Manhattan. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sending these two ladies to look out for me today. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. There's good people out there. Like, share, and subscribe.